Beyond Meat up 10% pre-market as the company had earnings last night. They look to grab some share now that meat supply in this country is being threatened.
Going against Beyond Meat, going against history.
Hey everyone, this is Klaus here, and I just wanted to re-upload this video from CNBC because Jim Cramer came out and said some very interesting things about Beyond Meat.
This movement's happening, and you got to get on the bus or get left.
If you don't know Jim Cramer, he's the host of Mad Money on CNBC, but let me know down below what you think of his comments.
There's a guy named Dr. Willett. He's the foremost nutritionist and epidemiologist up at Harvard. Everybody's foremost, I know, in this era, but this guy actually was predicting a pandemic basically because of the food chain. And Beyond Meat is now an ethos. I played a tape about how McDonald's said it's a bit of a hobby. Ethan Brown did not go for that. I think the more important thing is the Starbucks relationship in China. I think they can make a deal with Starbucks. I mean, this is how powerful this concept is. Those who betting against this because it has too much sodium, go check the sausages. They don't. I really believe that what's happening in a lot like Zoom when it comes to staying at home. The Tyson story, which obviously is abysmal, plus a sense that maybe the wet markets are part of the problem with the food chain. It's all going Beyond Meat's way. And what is Beyond Meat doing? They're cutting prices. So the price of meat's going to go up for the regular meat, and the protein that skips the whole meat chapter is going to do well. Beyond Meat is one of the most dangerous shorts in this market.
We've reached the point where there's so many livestock on the Earth's surface that we're running into challenges with keeping that system working, and that supply chain is now, as many in the industry themselves have said, is under enormous pressure. So I think we are reaching a tipping point.
We're going plant-based. I think that the Tyson performance was so abysmal. The recognition that the meatpacking places somehow, no matter how much they follow the CDC and the rules, they can't seem to stay clean. I think Beyond Meat, I know when I was at Costco, Beyond Meat is just a huge seller. They've been hurt by food service, but there's a groundswell. It's not Zoom with 300 million, but I think that there are people who are getting appalled by what's happened at the meatpackers. And the more we read about it, the more we think, you know what? Beyond Meat is the way to be able to get protein, but skip that thing called the industrial cow. I know my skeptical friend, and notice I use air quotes friend. My skeptical friend, David Faber, will say, Jim, it's still a very small company. Well, David, so was Amazon, so was Facebook, so was Alphabet.
Really?
Yeah.
That monumental is the opportunity for this company.
I think that this food, the total addressable market for food, I mean, for beef, for pork, for chicken, is monster. And I think that I think McDonald's is dead wrong. There's no hobby here. The hobby is going to end up being meat, particularly if we hear more stories about the food chain. I think the pandemic is saying start eating plant-based. Now, you may say that that's pie in the sky. And you know what? Pound sand. It's real. The move is real.
Is there a chance we run out of pea slurry or something like that, though? I mean, is that in question, or there's an endless amount of peas?
Endless. David, endless. Remember, there's a glitch in eating protein, and the glitch is that it goes through an industrial cow. Yeah. I used to have a Longhorn, David. I don't want anything going through that beast in my plate. I'm getting fed up myself. I might go vegan.
Have you sworn off? Have you sworn off meat? Have you? Are you going to do that?
No, I had a T-bone on Sunday. It's pretty good. But
tasted pretty good.
But I can swear off meat because I'm tired of the idea that when you go to a meat packing facility, the question is how much COVID is in the place. I'm tired of COVID.
Now let's see what vegans eat. Well, of course, we eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. We eat nutritious savories instead of meat and fish.
How many people can honestly tell the difference?
And according to how finely you shred it, if you shred it very, very finely, of course, it would only take about 5 minutes.
Yo, news! So welcome to 5 Minute Down.
Hey guys, it's Gaz and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
This year, the plant-based company Beyond Meat saw their stock surge approximately 163%, making it the most successful initial public offering of 2019.
Impossible Foods' secondary shares are so hot right now in the market that the private company is now being valued at about $5 billion. What?
Yep. Tastes like a burger. It's got a char on it, just like a burger. This can't not be meat. This isn't impossible.
Analysts predict that alternatives to real meat will grow so much that by 2040, 60% of the world's meat likely won't even come from slaughtered animals.
The KFC restaurant near Sunset Park is touting a Kentucky Fried Miracle. Just 5 hours after it introduced plant-based meatless chicken nuggets, they'd already sold out.
It's really nice.
It tastes like a chicken burger.
I should have got two.
Yeah, you should have.
The adoption of plant-based is getting more and more mainstream by the day.
Clearly, this plant-based trend is real. It's here. There's real serious demand. The demand for this product is not coming from vegans or vegetarians. The demand for this product is coming from people who eat meat.
It's past time that we mobilize the resources that are necessary to create the next global agricultural revolution.